Okay, welcome back to the house on Avery Road. Guess what I'm doing today, y'all? Seed starting. Cannot wait. Now, before we do this. Okay, so I was sitting out here on the porch with my glass of tea, looking at what video that I had shot so far, realizing that it's a complete video, but I just told you a blatant lie. We are not seed starting today. I'm just going to insert that right after I said that. We're not seed starting because in my mind I saw a squirrel. And you know how when you see a squirrel you kind of tend to chase it? It ended up, my broccoli was about to go to flower, so I had to do something about it. So we're going to talk about seed starting a little bit, but then we're going to move on to broccoli. Sorry, squirrel. I was scrolling through YouTube, and y'all know I love Luke over at In My Gardener, right? Well, he put out a video the other day that talked about something that I'd never even thought about before, and that was cleaning your old trays before you use them again, right? Well, I am very bad just to throw stuff around and it lay out here and get filthy. So, as a matter of fact, I laid this one around so bad that it's kind of like destroyed, because this is one of those cheap ones, right? But let me show you what I did. I took the bits that were still good and still usable, like this one, like this part right here was still good and usable. This this is 9-pack right here that's still usable. Listen, y'all know I just recovered from a heart attack. I'm recovering from a heart attack. I'm out of work right now, so there's not a lot of extra money for me to be going and buying a lot of things like this. So I just went around my property in my yard, my outbuilding, and I got everything that I thought that I might could salvage. And I'm just gonna cut this 9-pack here right to the outside, just like this. And there is, well, this one here is kind of destroyed, but there's 9 trays that I can use to start seeds in that I won't have to buy. Now the rest of these, I could probably salvage a couple more of these, but anyway, Luke was saying that you needed to clean these. So I'm fixing to go outside and I'll show you how Luke said to clean them. Instead of using a 5-gallon bucket, I'm gonna use my kitchen sink to clean and disinfect all these. Now, he was suffering from one thing called verticulum wilt. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds bad and it kills plants. So if we can take the precautions and not have our plants die, then all the better, right? So let's go inside and we're gonna sanitize these things. Okay, now that I've got everything ready to be sanitized, what I'm gonna do is take, and I've filled this sink almost full with water, but I'm gonna take a 1/3 cup of bleach, because I don't think this is quite a 1/2 gallon, and just dilute that down with a 1/30 cup of bleach. That way, any pathogens or anything that's gonna cause harm to my plants, we can sanitize off. Now, I'm not going to take y'all through the full thing. If you want to know about why I'm doing everything, head on over to In My Gardener channel and watch the reason that he does this. But I trust him, so I'm about to clean all these myself. And I'll show y'all one. This one still got dirt on it from last year. So, my hands are not sensitive to bleach. If your hands are sensitive to bleach, by all means, use gloves when you're doing this, but my hands have never been sensitive to bleach like that. So I'm just taking a toothbrush and cleaning each one of these little pods, all the dirt from last year that's in it, just cleaning that out. Doesn't take very long at all. And then I'm going to let these sit here wet with this bleach water and just let them sit for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I will rinse them with clean, fresh water, and then they will be ready to replant. So those are good and clean. I'm just going to do the rest of them. All right, so I have got all these sanitized, rinsed, dried, ready to go for my fall planting. Well, okay, my cold hardy plants that I'm going to be setting out in February undercover because y'all hold me to it. I'm going to be building a hoop house out here on one of my raised beds so that I can grow all this stuff undercover starting about mid-February, something like that. But I'm going to start planting that stuff either tonight or in the morning. I've also got these that are a little bit bigger just in case I need to transplant some things out that are growing too fast or something like that. If I need to transplant them out, I've got these ready as well. Okay, so I was out here in the garden looking at my broccoli. And I'm kind of confused about my broccoli because a couple of the bigger heads was about to go to flower and I didn't want that. So what I've done is I've went ahead and harvested a couple of those bigger heads. Now there's some smaller heads over there that aren't close to flowering just yet, so I'm gonna leave those because I don't have a lot of freezer space. I've been looking at how to preserve broccoli, and I think freezing it is gonna be the best way. So I've got the broccoli already harvested in there. I've got it in a bowl. So come on and I'll show you how I'm gonna preserve this broccoli and get it ready to go into the freezer. Okay, so these are some little side shoots that come off. So I'm just gonna peel the leaves off of them, toss them over here in this cold water bath to let them soak for a few minutes before I put them in the hot water. I don't know that that's really necessary, but it makes me feel better anyway to know that they're clean. You see those parts right there? Oh, I guess not. See those parts right there? The little brown ones? I'm going to take those off. To the compost pile they go. Alright, that water is boiling. Now it's time to get the broccoli into the water to blanch. Alright, here we go. Put this into the hot water. Now that water has got to come back up to a boil, and it's got to boil for 45 seconds once that happens. Get me a little spoon, make sure everything's down in there. Because you don't want, you just want to blanch this. You don't want to cook it any at all. I'm going to go ahead and put another tray of ice in that water so it's good and cold. Okay, we have hit 45 seconds. I'm going to bring this pot over. It's not hot. I'm going to bring this pot over and I'm going to pour this broccoli off this hot water into the colander, and then I'm going to pop it over into the cold water bath. Now, stop the cooking in the ice cold water bath. I'm gonna take a spoon. The color is amazing. So green, so gorgeous. Lovely. Let me stick my hand down in here now. Oh yeah, that's doing wonderful things. The water's still icy cold. All right, while that's in there, I need to get me a few bags and get them ready. Now, since we are a small family, just me and Wayne, I like to use the quart size bags. But if we had like a family of 4 or a family of 5, I would probably use the gallon size freezer bags. But just for me and Wayne, these quarts work. I mean, if I want to, I can just, if I want to open more than one, just grab more than one, right? But for just me and Wayne, I think the quarts are fine. Let's get to packing. So, 2 heads, 2 quart bags. How awesome is that? Then we'll pop these in the freezer. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment box. I love hearing from y'all and talking to y'all and getting conversations started down there in that comment box. Ring the little bell for notifications. And if you know somebody that you think may like these videos, share them. Put them on your Facebook. Put them on your Instagram. Put them on your YouTube. Just share them. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all and talk to y'all later. Bye!